Man, brother, thank you for doing this. Charlie is going to flip his shit. Your part is simple, little arpeggio thing, finger picking. Very basic and repetitive. There's only two sections. There's a verse chorus, which is the same part, and then there's the solo, which is almost the same part with the tiny variation. And it's just like Stairway. I don't know if you ever learned this. But it's simpler. It's much simpler than Stairway. So you start by playing this sort of like broken A minor chord. Capo 3, so your first finger is going to feel like it's at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just cover the G and B, and then your ring finger covers the D, so that you have these three notes. A lot of songs use this pattern. And you're going to do a reverse arpeggio that's going to go B, G, D strings like this. And then you drop the low note to your second finger, and then you pinch the D with the B string. So it's this. And that's the main theme of this section, which is the main section, the verse-chorus section. Okay. Now you have three notes at the 5th fret, like an A shape. I like to play it with my little finger on the second string, because then I have to drop down to my first finger, plus it's a small space. And you play the same pattern. You go, and then you drop the low note and pinch the 4th and the 2nd string. So it's the same exact right hand. So if you put those first two moves together, it's nothing's moving fast. This is the actual tempo. And then you go to like a D minor 7, G string 2nd fret, B string 1st fret. Just those two fingers. You're playing the same three strings, and you're playing them the same way. Except no note changes at the end of it. You just stay on these same three strings, and you play B, G, D, pinch. And then you take an E major shape, move it up 1 fret. And now your right hand is switched to playing the 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. But same exact rhythm, so you do. With that pinch at the end. So you're here on the D and you go. And then these split the measure. So you do the arpeggio and then you drop it to an E. And you pinch the A and the G strings. So it's. So the whole second half is just this. So the whole part is. And just play it over and over again for 2 minutes. And you might find different fingerings for this A chord work for you. You might like 1, 2, 3. You might even like doing a flat finger and then just adjusting for that next chord, which is a reasonable thing. I can try that now. It makes this very easy, but that becomes weird. Everything else the same. Or you could try the 1, 2, 3 version of the A shape, like this. Any of those fingerings work great, but most of this is very slow and easy. And then Charlie takes 2 keyboard solos. They're the same solo that he plays. But your part changes ever so slightly. You start with the same thing, but I'm going to have you go B, G, D, and then play the G and the B together like a little partial chord. So it becomes this. There's much less change now. It moves slow, even slower. So you just go, then you go right to the A shape. Drop the first finger the same way as before, and then just drop the first finger again. And I'm playing the same right hand every time. I'm going 2, 3, 4, 2 and 3 together, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 3 together. This is in the tab. You just do this twice. Both solos are identical. His melody is. So a quick recap, and then I'm going to play it to the track so you can hear how it fits in from the beginning to the end. But the quick recap is you always start here with your first finger at 5 covering the G and B strings, and your ring finger at 7 covering the D string, like the Stairway to Heaven chord. And you're almost always playing on these strings, 2, 3, and 4, the B, G, and D strings. So this is your verse and chorus progressions, the primary progression, where the bass moves a little bit more frequently. D minor 7, the F-shaped E, and then the E, just one beat. Every man came offering that all her dreams would come true. Like I said, it's also the chorus. When we sing money, same thing. Money, oh, 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 money, 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 oh, oh, money, money. Okay, and then we'll recap the solo briefly. It's just same starting point, but simpler. And you're gonna go 2, 3, 4, and then 2 notes together. Right to the A major shape. Now you drop the root progressively. Drop it again. That's it. And you just do it twice in a row every time the solo comes. And there's a bridge after the second solo where you drop out. No, it's not right after the solo. But there's a bridge where you drop out. You'll see that now. So everything is in. We don't have Gendy's bass line yet, but you'll get the drift here. Here we go. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm going to play your part to the track.
1,
You come in on the first
3,
verse.
4.
So the intro and the outro is just Charlie and us on the rhythm and the bass and all that. You play from the first verse till the end, basically. The bridge is the exception. When he says sign on the line, you and Josh both rest. Here we go. This is the main progression, the verse chorus progression with the moving bass.
She was only 17, but to some man came offering
Minor 7.
all the dreams would come true.
Let's keep repeating
She
it.
said, come here, sweetie, I can make you a star. I just wanna see you flourish, I know you make it fall. She couldn't see, was he was in it for the money.
Sorry, I forgot what to do right there. Keep it going. It's the same thing. Chorus is the verse. Next verse, same part, same part. All you gotta do is not change anything. Just groove. Obviously, it's a bit of a Latin progression. Whoops. Same part, don't change. Chorus and verse. It's a real rhythm groove for you. And then after this third chorus, now we do the solo. Subtle variation. Right to the A major shape. Drop the first finger and drop it to 3. And repeat. Back to the verse, main progression. Here we go.
I am your only chance, and you know you want bad. I'll make you a deal you can't refuse, a deal you never lose. I am your only chance, and you know you want bad. I'll make you a deal you can't refuse.
Here comes the bridge. It's after the last verse. You and Josh are just gonna rest right here.
Sign on the line.
You're gonna come in with the solo, which is the last thing you play, the secondary
We can
progression.
have a chance. We'll trust in producer man.
Again, always repeat this. A major shape, whatever fingering you like. Drop the root 1. Drop the root again. And you are done. Back to the beginning, full circle. Thank you, brother. Use this in your tab and call me. Call me if you need help.